everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to make your diamond experience a little more awesome today. And how am I going to do that? Well, I'm doing a whip and chat. And what am I doing a whip and chat on? This is my Captured by Radiance Red Riding Hood by Rose Prophet Creations. It is a 60 by 79 centimeter square drill. And I'm loving every minute of this canvas. As you can see, I'm right almost at her lips. But we're not going to do her lips today. Yeah, sorry guys. We're going to cut it off before the lips. I don't measure my sections. I just eyeball it by my eyeballs. By my eyeballs, which don't work half the time, but that's what I do. And I'm gonna just go here right at the end of her lips. And that is where I'm going to stop for this section. So how has everybody been? I feel like I'm getting a cold. Something's going on with my furnace. It like waits until it gets like super cold. It doesn't kick in. I think the thing that reads the temperature is busted. It's very hard to push the buttons up and down to get the heat up and down. I need to get a new one. But right now it says it's really, really low. But last year I let it go and it gets down pretty low and then it kicks on again. But sometimes I have to go reset it downstairs because it just gets too chilly. But right now the weather isn't that bad. And it's not freezing cold in here. So I'm just gonna let it be and see if it'll kick back on. I kind of wanted to try to do it without the light pad on. We're gonna see how it goes. I have my upper light on the side there. So I'm gonna try to see how it goes and if I can see what I am doing. I don't know. See, I don't measure. I don't even know how big this section is, but sometimes I go bigger, sometimes I go smaller. Like, there's no right way or wrong way to diamond paint. I don't know how many times I have said this, and I truly mean it. But I always work with black first. I don't know why, but I always do the dark symbols first. That's the way I diamond paint. How do you guys diamond paint? Do you guys do the same thing as me? I do all the black. The dark one, so I'll probably do that, and then I'll go to more like the other darker ones, and then I'll go to light. I don't know why I do it like that, but I do. It's just a thing. It's just a thing, guys. It's just a thing. There's been a bit of trash in these drills, but I've been finding every canvas that I do that has resin drills has a lot of trash. And you can't do much about it. I don't care how much trash is in it as long as I have enough to finish the diamond painting in the end. But yeah, I got rid of all of that dandruff, that drill dandruff. I used up that jar until the end. So I had another bag of that color, and I think, you know, when you get drill dandruff, it's usually when the manufacturer just dumps the ends of the bag into your bag, you know, and they get all that dust particles that come off. Obviously they don't have very good sorters in the drill manufacturing. Maybe they need to buy a better one. This is me and my manufacturing talking because I know how companies work. And I know that there's machines that will sort. And when it's a dark color like this, the machine does not pick up flaws. So just a little train for thought on that process. I don't think they have actual real sorters of this. If there was, maybe the drills would come out a little bit better, but it'd be so much time consuming, a company would never be able to keep up. So I'm pretty sure they're done by a machine, because machines do everything faster. So they say. Sometimes I feel like the robot at work does not go faster, but it does save on all our backs. So that's a good thing. Because machines break down too, but humans break down more. I tell you, if that robot at work could talk, he'd be bitching. He would be bitching. Sometimes he doesn't like the boxes and he says, F you, I'm dropping them all. Yeah. So even though we have a robotic, you still need a human to run the robotic. I feel like I'm getting a cold. And it could be because it was super cold yesterday at work. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die. It was so cold in there. I had a t-shirt on, my sweatshirt, my work sweatshirt that I bought with a work name on it. I'm so glad I bought all of those. I bought like a whole bunch when we changed over our name and they gave us a sale on them. I bought so many of them and I'm glad I did because super cold. I have like, I don't know even how many gray ones. I think we have like 2 green ones. We don't have any black ones, now that I think about it. Just gray and green. Alyssa stole one of our green. I think Clem gave his daughter one of our green ones. So, yeah, and I have 2 long sleeve ones from them, but I only have, no, I have 3. I have a green, an orange, and not a green. A purple, an orange, and a black long sleeve. But I never wear the black one. I usually just wear the orange and purple one. Not that you guys care what I wear to work, but they keep me warm. But I had a t-shirt on, I had my sweatshirt on, I had my work jacket on, and then I had the lab coat on top. And I was still cold. My hands were freezing. I had 2 pairs of gloves on. It was super chilly, and I wasn't even on the table. I was just in the middle, and the line was running super, super good, so it wasn't like I was running around with my chicken with my head cut off. So when I don't have to run around with my chicken, like a chicken with my head cut off, if you know what that looks like, you know. And so I was cold because I wasn't working up sweat. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to sweat. I don't like to sweat at work. I like it to go smooth and beautiful, and it was going smooth and beautiful because I had that line running like a charm. But it was a good day, actually. I had no washouts. But Monday was big clean, and when I got to work, I totally forgot Monday was big clean, and then he said it, and I'm like, ugh. I hate big clean, because that day you get wet. And I sure did, because I had to wash out line 7, because the line 7 operator didn't show up. So, it should have been the other operator running it. And then she's like, Liz, right first thing after the meeting, can you run 7 because so I can clean out 6? And I'm like, because you have to run for like an hour before we shut down for big clean. Why they do that, I have no idea. What does that extra hour do? I don't even know. But anyway, I'm like, fine. So I did. So then I guess I got nominated to clean line 7, so that's what I did. But it was running allergen, so it had to be soaped twice. So it took a little longer than normal, and I'm not allowed to soap, so I gotta wait for someone to soap it before I can rinse it off. Because I'm not authorized to use the soap. Which is okay, because I don't want that more responsibility on me. Because I don't really care to learn how to soap. So, yeah. Apparently that's a thing. That's a thing. So, I did that on Monday, and Tuesday I worked. Did not diamond paint. I was very, very tired on Monday when I came home from work, and I pretty much crashed after I made myself some dinner. Clem was sick, so he didn't even eat his dinner. And then I thought he wasn't going to go to work because he was really sick, but he ended up going on Tuesday. And I was just thinking all day, just get through today, got 2 days off. You know, it's pretty bad when you wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, you pump yourself up, you know. I just got to get through today, and I got the next 2 days off. That's when you know you don't like your job. That's when you know life sucks a little. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna lie. But it pays the bills. And then we have to renew our benefits, and me and Clem changed hers. And yeah, his isn't working. It just keeps on bringing him back to the same page. And I think it was annoying the guy on the phone last night. Because the guy, like, he's so fed up because this has been happening now for over a week. And he keeps on calling them. They say they reset it. But when he goes on, it does the same thing. It doesn't leave the front page. So he was on the phone with the guy, and the guy's telling him to load the page, and then Clem does it, and then he presses like ready or go. And then he reads the page again, the same page, and then he presses ready and go, and then he reads the same page over. He did it like 3 times, and I think he annoyed the guy on the phone, but it's probably because he is so annoyed with it, like, because it just keeps on giving him the runaround. So they extended his, because we only have till the 15th to get our benefits changed, or it's locked in for 2 years. So and he needs better dental. He didn't buy the bigger dental, and he's like, oh, I don't want to pay more money. And I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear you bitch when you run out. Even though what we have right now sucks, because what does $2,000 give you in a year? It gives you squat on, like, if you have, like, a crown or, you know, a root canal or something. It ain't gonna cover crap. But that's all we have, because Alyssa used up hers last year already all up. January, it rolls it in again where she can use some more, and she has to use it all up before February because she's cut off in February because she turns 21. So she has to get into the dentist in January and use up the remainder of my benefits for her before she gets kicked. Before she gets kicked to the curb because she's too old. So, and Clem's daughter can file for more time because she's still in school for another, she's in her 3rd year. So she's got this year and next year, and then she'll be done. And then, you know, his child support will be done, which will be nice for us. He keeps on saying it's gonna get better in 2 years, it's gonna get better in 2 years. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's not just because of the child support, other things too. I'm not just hashing because of the child support. It's just I find it very odd because I never got child support for any of my kids. So women that do get child support, I'm jealous and envy of them because I did not get any child support for any of my children. And I made it, and they all survived, and they're all alive. 2 finished college, 1 did not, because he's a silly little bugger. Speaking of him, I'm surprised he hasn't tried calling. Oh, it's only 4 o'clock in the morning, Liz. He'll try probably around 6 o'clock. Hey, Mom. I'm not sure, though. This is a new week, so he might be on. As I go mad. And he was on midnight, so he's on afternoons. I think he's on afternoons this week. So he is not at work right now. So he won't be bugging me. Isn't that how it goes? It goes mad, right? I am mad. I'm mad at myself. So I'm mad about my trip. So we went on the weekend. Why me and Tia did not go live, and Tia's probably mad at me, but I decided I wanted to go to the USA. And Liz, why did you decide to go to the USA? Because every time you go to the USA, I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. When you go to the USA to Port Huron, you're always disappointed because there's nothing diamond painting related that you like. And I don't know why I thought this trip would be different, and I think that in every trip, but in the end, I come back with nothing. And just like this trip, I came back with just a whole bunch of diet iced tea. Because you guys in the States have way better selection for diets than here in Canada. I think Canada is against dieting. I don't know. But you guys have such a bigger selection. And then I looked for this one. I got these crystal lights. They're like these little pouches, and one pouch makes a big jug. Not a big jug, but you know, a jug. And 2 quarts, I think it's called, because you know, you Americans do everything different than us Canadians. But anyways, my jug actually said 2 quarts, so I'm like, okay, this is the right size. I got the Crystal Light, those, and I got Lipton Peach Diet Iced Tea. And the bottles, you get like 12 bottles. And I wish I got them at Walmart, but then we went to Myers, and Myers had a sale on them. Buy 2, get 1, get the 3rd one for free. And I'm like, darn it. And I told Clem we should have bought more because I didn't know he was going to be drinking my drinks. And if I had known that, I would have bought 3 more. Because the guy at the border was kind of looking at us weird because we only spent $60. Like, we spent more than that because we ate in the States twice. And we got gas in the States. But, like, to declare at the border, we only declared $60. And I think he thought that was too little. But I can't declare more than what I had. And if he had checked our trunk, you would have seen I wasn't lying. So I went to Hobby Lobby, no calendar. I went to Joann's, no Christmas diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. They both had Diamond Art Clubs there, but nothing that I would want to buy. It's always the same ones. That sneaky big cat, and there was there was one of a horse. I'm not really into horses, so it's not like I was gonna buy that. And you know, I've come to the realization that I'm not buying anymore just for the sake of buying. I'm gonna have to actually love and want to work on this diamond painting in order to buy it. And that's what I've been sticking with. When I first started my channel, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get from all the companies and I got to show all the companies so everybody, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then half of those canvases I haven't even worked on, and half of them is like an image I probably don't even want to work on. And I only bought it just to try out the company. And I decided now I am not doing that. I'm only going to buy from companies that I love, or if I see a good deal, or if I see something on Temu that I like, then I will buy it. But like nothing right now in Diamond Art Club tickles my fancy. So that is why I don't have any Diamond Art Club. There is some, but not. I want a Christmas one, but I haven't found the perfect Christmas one. So I have not bought it yet. And I'm probably going to buy it way too late. And then it's like, is it even worth doing a Christmas one now that it's way too late? So I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for Black Friday sales and see what else is there. But I hate like being, oh, gotta go at a certain time, or I'm not gonna get what I want because it sells out mega quick. I don't think I want to be a part of that life either. Now I'm gonna do the next dark one, which is this. I call it like a Roman symbol, or the number symbol, you know, those letter symbols, or what do you call them? I don't even know. It's too early in the morning to think, honestly. So I don't know why I'm up, but I woke up and I'm thinking, oh, what time did I sleep till? Because I went to bed around 11. Woke up at 4. That's my life, guys. Not very much sleep. So if you hear me ranting and raving and talking nonsense through my butt cheeks, you know it's because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Is there a song about being tired? You know, I just want to get this done so I can do the short. I could do a short right now of it. I might, because I have to pull this off to do an unboxing. So yeah, that's a thing too. I gotta do an unboxing this week. I'm sorry the videos are late this week, but honestly, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on my weekends off that I can film. And I just don't feel like, I filmed a Wip&Chat like 3 times and deleted it. Like, not a whole session, but I started talking, doing my spiel, blah, 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 and I'm like, ugh, I don't like it, and I delete it. I probably don't like this one either, but I'm not going to delete it because this one's going up. Because I've been struggling, and I always struggle on the weekend because all I want to do on the weekend is just diamond paint and chill. Not have to work, and this is like work to me, but a good work. Not like the work that I was talking about where I was freezing my buns off. This is a better work, a nicer work, a relaxing work. People talk about diamond painting, that it's good for their anxiety and their depression and everything like that, and that's why they got into diamond painting. I honestly did not go into diamond painting for that. It was just something because I was bored and I wanted to try out. I have not been diagnosed with depression or anxiety, but maybe I should be. But as far as I know, I don't have anxiety, and I know my daughter does, and I know how she acts at, say, like the mall. So I know I don't have that, but and when she gets on one of her attacks, Lord help me. I must be the most patient, loving mom ever, because I have to walk her through it and I make her feel better, and then, you know, she calms down. But now she doesn't live with her mommy, so I don't know if her boyfriend does it for her, but she seems a lot better now than before, but who knows? Who knows? But I do worry about her sometimes. But like I was saying, a lot of people do this for that reason, but I just do it because I love it. I enjoy it. It does relax me. Maybe I do it for the relaxation part of it. It helps me unwind on my days off. I just love seeing the end result. I just fell in love with diamond painting so much. And when you fall in love with something so much and you fall in hard deep, you always tend to turn to YouTube. I don't know why, but then when I fell in love with diamond painting, it brought me to YouTube. And I tell you, once you get sucked into YouTube and the community is just awesome. And I was in the community for quite a while, and I was actually, if you go back, way back, like to the beginning, which I have 1,000 videos, so if you don't do this, I understand. But if you're with me from the beginning of my journey, you will know this. If you haven't been with me from the beginning of my journey, then you don't know this. But I used to be another name, and it had nothing to do with diamond painting. And that's why I decided to change my name to Lizzie's World of Gems, because my name before was just my handle that I used to use when I used to hang out on YouTube. Like all you guys do in the lives, in the chat stuff. And my name used to be Lizzie Vapes. And because I am a vapor, and that used to be my name. And then I started my channel with that name. But I decided, I thought, well, maybe nobody's finding me because my name is Lizzie Vapes and people think I vape, but I don't. I diamond paint. So then that's why I decided to change my name. I think it was in 2019, I think, is when I changed my name. Late, like it was around Christmas time. Was it? I think so. I think that's when I changed my name. I could be wrong. When I met Rachel Ray, was I Lizzie Vapes or was I Lizzie's World of Gems? I can't even remember. That's how long I've been diamond painting, guys. I think I was Lizzie's World of Gems, but I'm not 100% sure. Because when I met her, I was just starting out. She's fairly big, but still a small channel. I think she was at like, when I met Rachel Ray, I think she was at like 3,000, which is still big, but not as big as she is now. And what am I doing? Am I doing the right one? Liz. What am I doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Buy me some more craziness, because I just did this all wrong. Are you freaking kidding me right now? That one's right. See, I start talking and I forget what the heck I'm doing. And I just start putting drills in places that they don't belong. This is the second time I've done this on a Wip&Chat. Now I just moved all of these suckers. No, what am I doing? Now I messed up. No, there, Liz. Like that, Liz. Ay. So now I have to try to fix this because Liz isn't thinking. So yeah, I used to be Lizzie Vapes. Let's go back to my story. And I used to have a saying back then, and Susan still thinks I should bring it back. But some people said it sounds like I'm talking about smoking weed, but I'm not. I used to say, it's dibble dabble time. I don't know. And the whole reason behind this dibble dabble time was, and that's what I used to call it. It's dibble dabble time. And she thinks I should bring it back. And you guys tell me what you think. But I used to say, it's dibble dabble time, or I'd say it at the end. I can't remember. No, I think it was at the beginning of my videos. Jeez, it's been so long. Anyway, I used to come up at the beginning, and I might say it. I don't remember, but anyway. Susan loved that part, but it is what it is. I don't think I used to say it. I think it used to just be at the beginning of my video. I can't remember because this is how ancient I am on YouTube. I don't remember. But anyway, short story, whatever. I took it out when I changed my name and I became Lizzie's World of Gems. I took that part out. And yeah. She used to like it when I used to say that, or it used to be on the front of my bed. Because my kids, the reason why I used to say that is my kids would say to me, what are you doing, Mom? And I'd be like, I'm dibble dabbing. And they're like, dibble dabbing. And they all thought it was funny. Because I don't know, that just came out of my mouth when they said it. And I'm like, I'm dibble dabbing. And that's what I used to call diamond painting when I was diamond painting back in the day. And they just thought it was all funny. And then I decided, oh, I'm just going to put this into my videos. Because I'm dibble dabbing. This is what you call dibble dabbing. I have new words for you guys. This is called dibble dabbing. And then when you get the little flakes in here, that is called drill dandruff. I'm making up new sayings to see if everybody follows me. Drill dandruff. You gotta buy some Head and Shoulders and wash that dandruff out. That's not a song, but I just made it up in my head. So yeah, that used to be my saying back in the day. It's dibble dabble time. Let's do some dibble dabbing. I don't know, because apparently dabbing is a weed term. I don't really know because I do not partake in that festivity. Even though it is free in my country, I do not partake. Maybe once in a while in a blue moon, like 3 or 4 years in aparts, but not everyday usage. Because maybe I should, because like my bottle is a total wreck. Well, we were talking about that too at work. And one lady's like, oh, she walks like my mother walks better than her. And I said to her, your mother probably walks better than me. Like, give me a break. I'm broken. And then I said, she said her mom was, what did she say her mom was? 80 something or 70. No, I think she said 70. I can't remember. But I said, oh yeah, well, I'll be having to push my walker by that time. Just saying. I think I got a tickle in my throat. I have a frog. There is a frog in my throat and I have to clear it. Once I put this down. Oh no, they're sticking to me. I'm back, sorry about that. I had to drink some of my coffee, and I don't like to drink it while I'm talking to you guys because I don't want you guys to hear me gulping and slurping and doing all that fun stuff that you don't need to hear. So yeah, I think the heat turned back on again. See, it's a far delay. So I feel like it's a little bit warmer in here. I'm starting to get warm. I'm starting to get a little bit warm here. I always have a fan blowing on me. You know me. I'm always hot. Except when I'm at work. Then I'm cold. I think they beat everybody. That's the only place that can get me cold. Is at work. Now that you think about it, it's true. But anywho. It is what it is. I'm so excited about this unboxing and I really want to open it, but I'm just too lazy to move this stuff off of my desk. Like, this is the true and raw Liz you're getting right now because I'm lazy today. I am being lazy and I'm going to try to make an effort to pull this off my desk to do it. I might have to do it in the afternoon because I don't even know if my sister works today. But you know, with my luck, I'll start the video and then she'll start hooping and hollering and smashing and crashing in the kitchen, and then I'll just be mad. Then I'll just be mad, and I don't want to be mad. Oh, and I also have to figure out. I went on while Clem was arguing with the guy from our insurance company. I went on to the website for my group plan and I'm like, they denied my drugs, probably because I was on Ozempic, and now they want me to try something else, and they denied it and said I have to fill out a form from the doctor before they'll approve it. And I'm like, really? Like, so I'm like, where is this form? So I didn't want to talk to an agent, so I was trying to find it by myself on the website. And Clem's like, oh, check his spot, check this spot. And everywhere he's telling me to check was not the right spot. Then he left the room, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to check here. And sure enough, I found it. I found the form. So I'm like, well, great. My printer is out of ink. It's been out of ink for 20,000 years, and I never go and buy ink. So now I'm gonna have to go. It's just cheaper to go to Staples and have them print it off. So I gotta do that today. Gotta go to Staples, print that off, and then I gotta get my doctor to fill it out so that I can have my benefits again. So yeah, well, not that I can't have my benefits, but for them to cover that drug. So I went to the drugstore, they're like, yeah, it's 200 and something without the drug plan. And I'm like, yeah, no, that was only for 1 month. And I'm like, yeah, no, I need my drug plan. So, and one day this lady was buying her drugs, and the guy's like 300 and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, I'd kill myself if I had to pay $300 for my drugs. And then you guys wonder why I suffer and go to work and suffer. It's because I have, they used to be really good benefits when I started there. Like, they were the bomb benefits, and then they decided to be cheap and cut us down. So now I have to pay 10%, which is still better than 100%, especially on diabetic medication. It is not cheap. So I'm grateful for that, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to change benefits, because I want to be put on Clems just in case something happens and I don't have my benefits anymore for whatever reason. I'm still covered under him. So that's what I wanted to do, but we can't seem to get on his. And why? Because his is the crucial one, not mine, and I can't seem to get into his. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing, it's a thing, it's a thing. So I hope it gets sorted out soon. Sooner than later. But it was so funny listening to him with that guy, because I'm like, Clem, what are you doing? I'm like just looking at him like, what are you doing? And then when he got off the phone, he's like, yeah, I think I pissed that guy off. I'm like, do you think? Do you think? I get it. It's frustrating because he's been going through this. He even tried at work because we have this new work is so, like, you know how many platforms and apps I've had for different things for work, and now they just changed it again. And they're like, oh, you can do everything now from this one. Check your paycheck. Ask for time off. Blah, 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 blah. So I had to go upstairs and set myself up for that. And get the app on my phone and blah, 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 blah. And they call it Harmony. Does not sound like a dating website. But that's not what the app is called. So, and then someone's like, it sounds like a dating site, right? I don't know who came up with that name, but whatever. It must have been a single person. I don't know. But anyway, I'm all set up on that now. Oh, and then when I was running line, after the big clean, my friend at work goes up to her boss and's like, why is Les running line 7? And then he's like, well, because I need the other person to dump. And then she's like, well, she doesn't even get paid for this. And he's like, there is no special pay for line 7 anymore other than tier 3. And I'm like, what? And then he's like, and she's a tier 3. And I'm like looking at him like, what? I said, no, I'm not. And then he's like, yes, you are. Do you want me to prove it to you in the office? And I'm like, well, I can prove it to you right now with my paycheck. I am not a tier 3. And then he's like, oh, well, we'll have to change that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, Mr. Saucy Pants. It's not gonna happen. Because I know I'm only a tier 2. I'd like to be a tier 3 and get paid for a tier 3, but I'm not. I am not. I don't even know what the requirements is anymore for tier 3, to be honest. But I know that being operator on line 7 qualifies for tier 3, but I am pretty sure I do not have it. Tell me if you guys like it better without the light pad on, because with this overlay, I can totally dig it for like one section, and then when I get off this Wip&Chat, I'll just turn on my light pad and life will be wonderful again. But I notice a lot of YouTubers do not use their light pad during Wip&Chat, so I'm just trying to be in the in crowd. In the in crowd, baby. You know? No, I want to do this one. A music note for my music, the sound of music, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to pour the whole darn thing in here. What do you think about them snappers? it's gonna happen right now. So yeah, I'm just dibble dabbling away with you guys. Do you guys like to dibble dabble as well? Oh, so fun. I'm only doing this to annoy a certain person. Ha! That I'm saying it 1,000 times over. So I hope I'm not annoying everybody else. Please, please stay with me. Please stay with me to the end. Oh, Capitan. Now I'm being silly. I think it's sleep deprived. This is sleep deprived Liz talking to you right now. It is super cold outside here in Canada, in Ontario. And there's no snow yet. Knock on wood. Find me some wood. Find me some wood to knock on, because I don't want... I hope I didn't shake the camera when I did that. I don't want snow. I don't want snow. I don't want it. Listen, this is a Canadian saying she doesn't want snow. What? Yes, us Canadians hate snow. Honest. I'm not like that crazy guy on YouTube that does all those Canadian songs walking around in shorts in Alberta or Manitoba or wherever the heck that guy lives, singing about snow and geese and hockey pucks and all that jazz. I don't know, he's pretty funny though. But his songs are always like pretty much the same. It's like, buddy, you got to come up with a new tunage. He was all excited because on, I think it was like the Canadian Cup, or I don't know what kind of, it was like not like regular NHL hockey, but it was some other kind of hockey thing. And they used a song in the middle of the intros, you know, before they dropped the puck, and he was like super ecstatic. They used a song. But his hockey song, or I don't even know what the heck it is, but I sometimes send him to Tia just to piss her off. The funny songs that he sings. The funny songs that, oh, Tia will be jealous because Alyssa is going to the city where, you know, her boyfriend lives. Her little Justin Trudeau boyfriend. Alyssa's going there on Boxing Day. I think they leave to go, which really, I'm not sure when I'm going to do my Christmas dinner with them all, because she's leaving on Boxing Day because they're going to Ottawa to see such hockey game. I'm pretty sure it's not NHL. I'm not sure what the heck they're going to go watch, but whatever. It's in Ottawa, and they're taking a train down to Ottawa, because to get to Ottawa from where we are, well, they're a half an hour further up than me, but it takes about five hours, 5 to 6 hours, I think, to get to Ottawa. And probably on the train is going to be a heck of a lot longer, but they are taking a train to Ottawa, and I think they're going to stay up there for a few days. Ottawa is a very beautiful city to go visit. I have been to Ottawa, and it is very beautiful. I have seen the Parliament building in real life. Not that I went to it, but I did drive by it. When I was in Ottawa, I stayed at one hotel. It was on the outskirts of Ottawa, by where the conference that I was going to, and then I stayed there for one night, and then the other 2 nights I stayed at this really posh, expensive hotel downtown Ottawa, and I preferred the cheap one. And I wish I had gotten that for the whole trip, but we ended up getting 2 hotels, and I enjoyed the first one more because you got free continental breakfast, and this other one they only had, you had to pay for your, you had to pay for all your meals at the other one, so I did not like it as much. But Yvette had fun. She went to a lot of places when she went up with me, because she didn't go to the conference, but she went to like the museum and the art gallery and stuff like that. So I think she had a lot of fun. And this one right here was that other one, and I missed one. So I think she had fun. Who doesn't miss a drill? If you are the most perfect diamond painter and never miss a drill, well then I have to give you an award right now for the best diamond painter ever. Because that I am not. So, yeah, she had fun at her, when we went to Ottawa. It was fun. Of course, it's not fun driving down the main, like, downtown area when there is a football game going on, just saying, because traffic is craziness, because that happened, and I was like, oh, I have to get all the way up to the convention center, but I have to cross all the way through all this traffic for the football game. Yeah, it's a thing. It was a thing, but I didn't go too much sightseeing when I was there, because I spent all day at the convention, because I was working the convention for a vape shop from my, close to my town. I used to go to St. Thomas all the time to get my vape juice, and I was really good friends with the owner back then. I don't even think he has a shop anymore, but like, I kind of lost friendship with him, honestly, when I was working for him in Strathroy. He opened up a shop in Strathroy, and one day when I was working my real job, and I hadn't got paid yet, because he used to always get me to pay myself with the cash flow from the store, so I hadn't got paid yet, so I was gonna go there after work to see if he had enough cash flow so I could get paid, and he upped and left. Packed up the whole store and left my stuff behind, and I'm like, what the hell? So our friendship kind of diminished after that. And how did he pay me back? Oh, he gave me 3 bottles of juice. That's not a paycheck, but whatever, I took it, and that was that. It was just a side gig that I was doing, and then I found the love of diamond painting, so it was probably for the best that he did close that shop, because I would have never got into diamond painting, because then I didn't have the shop anymore on my days off to go to, and I was bored, and I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? So then one time, I've told the story so many times, so if you heard the story before, I'm sorry, you're one of my diehards, and you heard my story 100 times. But I went out for lunch with my friend, or breakfast, I can't remember which one. And she told me she found this new hobby, and she's like, you put these little diamonds on a sticky paper. And I'm like, what? Or something like that she said, or canvas. I can't even remember what she said, but she doesn't use proper terms, because even though she got me into this hobby, she never went extreme like I did. I guess I'm just the crazy kooky one of our friendship. She knows I go hard and deep into stuff that I fall in love with, like vaping. Like, I was really into it hardcore, like back in the day when you were allowed to do stuff. Now you're not allowed to do anything vape related, and now they tax us through the e-hole. But I was very, very into that, and I'd go to the conventions. I'd go to Toronto. I'd go to all the conventions and do all that jazz. And now it's no longer exists in Canada, which is sad, because they were fun. They were fun to go to. And I really enjoy doing that. I really enjoy that part of the community. And we used to have Facebook pages and I'd follow everything, and now they've just dwindled to nothing. Because the government kind of put a damper in all our lives. But the YouTuber that I used to watch and I was so infatuated with is still kicking. He's married now. I wasn't happy when he got remarried. But anyway, that's that's a whole other topic. But anyway, he's like from California. It's not like I'll ever meet the guy. Honestly. I would have if we still had conventions in Canada, because he said his next trip would have been Canada. Well, you didn't make it fast enough now, did you? You should have went when we're still open, but whatever. It is what it is. I met 2 other YouTubers that were in the vaping community at the convention. I think I got a picture with them too. And yeah, that's my whole story about that stuff. Now you know a little bit background of how I got onto YouTube. Because that guy closed the shop. And I became a diamond painter. Oh yeah. So when she told me that, she told me who she was getting it from. She was getting it from a lady in town, which now some people know as the Pink Raspberry. So she'd get kits from China. She'd order them for all of us, and then you just go to her house and pick out which one you wanted. A lot of her stuff back then was crap, and the drills would pop. If you got a square, they'd pop like Popcorn City. But then she started doing them herself, but she'd only do round. I really like her canvases before she started putting them herself, when she was ordering them from China. They were poured glue. They were really nice, and I still have one in my stash of my favorite music band that I don't know when I'll ever do that one, but I do have it in my stash. It's just their symbol. If you guys don't know already, I'm a huge Glass Tiger fan, and you younger generation are probably thinking, who the hell is Glass Tiger? Well, maybe even if you're American, you might not know who Glass Tiger is. But they are a very famous Canadian band of the 80s. And I was in love with the lead singer, I'm not gonna lie. Met him lots of times. And been to almost every single concert. Every time they're in my area, you betcha I'll be there. And I've met him quite a bit of times. I've talked to him quite a bit of times. And I just love that band. Then he tried to go solo there for a while, but it kind of bikoshed on him. Then he had a stroke, so he was out of commission for a while, but now they're back. Now they're back. But they're old. Old as farts, but they're back. He still looks good as an old man, though. I'm gonna lie, but he has a picture of him when he's naked and doing a pose, but you don't see stuff, but it's just like in a pose where you can't see. But he's got wrinkles underneath those, underneath his clothes that you don't think of when you see somebody. It's like, oh, you see a person in another light when they're naked. Just saying. You do. I'm talking about naked singers now. This Wip&Chat is all over the place. I got squat crap from the United States, other than my iced tea. Praise be iced tea. And then I looked up that stupid, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I looked up that stupid Crystal Light mix stuff on Canada Amazon, and they want like $1,000 for it. No, I'm just exaggerating. Like they want like $12 for one pouch. I'm like, one little case of it. I'm like, are you flipping kidding me? But I can get 3 for $22. And I'm like, are you kidding me already? Like, what is this? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. It's a conspiracy against us Canadians. I'm gonna start a conspiracy theory. Everybody hates us. Do you feel for me yet? Probably not. But you know, I can try. I can try. We ended up going to that Texas Steakhouse or whatever. I really like that place because I love the buns and I love the butter they give you. It's to die for. Anyways, I love that. We ended up going there for like late lunch, early dinner kind of a thing. Well, sounds like Clemmy's up. Clemmy's up. I don't know for the day, but he's up. Oh no, did I go? I think I need one more of these here. See, this is what happens when you don't use a light pad. When you don't use it, I feel like the wax is getting into my drills. And I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that feeling. So what I was saying, oh yeah, Clem had steak and shrimp and I had a burger because, you know, Liz is just plain Jane. Always has a burger everywhere. I can't help it. I love burgers. I love burgers, especially from like restaurants. I'm not talking about fast food places because no, nothing beats a big juicy burger from a nice restaurant. I'm telling you guys, check it out the next time you go to a restaurant. Order one of their nice juicy burgers and I guarantee you, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love it. Love it. So I had a bacon and cheeseburger burger and it was so delicious. And they used those steak fries. You used to be able to buy steak fries here in Canada, but I can't find them anymore. I've been to multiple grocery stores and I cannot find them. And I love those steak French fries, those big fat ones. Love them. You know, they'd be even better as a poutine, but you know, I was in the United States, so you guys don't know what poutine is. Just saying. So I had half the cheesy fries with cheese and bacon on them because I guess that will do over my poutine option. I should have said it just to like the guy go, what? Then he's trying to like sell me these gift cards and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not from around here. And it's not like we'll ever come back for a while. So, no. I do not want to buy gift cards. Or whatever he was trying to sell me. I don't know. But yeah. That was a thing. So we had to, and we were stuffed going over the border. We were stuffed. We were stuffed. And Clem's like, oh, I'm so stuffed. I don't know how I'm going to make it home. Because he was stuffed. He enjoyed his lunch / dinner. Because I don't even think we made dinner that night after that. Because I was too full. I think I just had like a snack or something when we got back. Right? I think so. What did I take to work the next day? That would have been... No, because we went on Saturday. Sunday, I made that lasagna and took leftovers to work. Yeah, Liz. I have to think about what I've done. What I have done today. Yeah. But I hope I have enough on both of these for a Wip&Chat. If I don't, I do apologize. Look at this. This is how bad I am. Look at all these. Look at all these different colors in here. And you'd be surprised how I can turn this into a beautiful canvas at the end. Because all my drills look like this. Look at this mess. Okay, Susan, your eyes can stop twitching because, you know, yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, too funny, Liz. You're just too funny. I'm just too funny. I should be a comedian. I don't think anybody can watch me, but you know, I could try to be a comedian. I don't think anybody would come check me out. See, this is what's happening because I don't have the light pad on. I don't know what I'm doing. This is turning into a disaster. Just saying. Like, is this supposed to be 3? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 3, but I can't see. Oh, I fixed it, guys. Whew. Phew. It's done. Didn't I say that this Wip&Chat's done? I think I did. But then I just started talking again because I never know when to shush up. So I'm going to shush up right now. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching me. And if you stay to the end of this crazy Wip&Chat, put an emoji in. Let me see. What kind of emoji? You can tell me a story in emojis because I like that. That's super fun. I did it the other day on Beppy's video, and I think she got a hoot out of it. So anyway, leave me an emoji down below of a shopping bag because I went shopping and bought absolutely 0. Till next time, take care everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.